lacking symmetry. Enemy inside of me, believing I'm not fit to be the person with the perfect purpose, non-existent entity. Savage of this brain feels it wasn't worth on earth.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another NF reaction. As always, we're your host. I'm KC, King Canada.
And I'm Laura the Rookie.
And before we kick this one off, we did How Could You Leave Us last week. That was, I've heard it before that. It was like her first time hearing it. Even though I've heard it before, I still cried on that song. So did you.
Yeah.
But the amount of views, comments, and support and subscribers we got from UNF fans on that video, thank you guys so much. That's awesome. If you guys haven't known, we've reacted to about, I don't know, probably 8 NF songs by now that's on this channel. We started a little later in the story. Funny, pun intended. Actually, I think the very first video we did was Story.
Okay.
And then we did Hope, and then people are kind of recommending songs for us, and then they told us go back to the original, like go back to the beginning, find out his full story. So we started off with his first album, and now we're in therapy session, and we're kind of just going through this NF journey, this NF rabbit hole. Mm-hmm. And we'll probably end it again with reacting to Hope and stuff like that. We loved the song when we first heard it, but there's definitely probably a lot of references we didn't catch.
Oh, guaranteed.
Yeah. So it'll be cool when we get back to that. We'll be doing a revisit. But we got NF Real. And it's a music video. And
cool.
I always love his music videos. Oh my gosh.
The independent game is, they're stepping up their game for the mainstream. They're putting the mainstream to shame, I feel like. 'Cause, all the videos and like with NF, with Ren, even with Tom McDonald, their videos are all just polished,
and then
you know?
studio artists are doing the cheapest videos in front of a green screen. You know what I mean?
And
like,
you're seeing like AI and you can tell it's there. And,
this is all filmed. This actually has like, perfect examples. Ren, Tom McDonald, even. They all have like cinematography. They all have, like, the camera angles are nice. The lighting's beautiful. NF's got his own definitely gritty vibe. It's always a lot of gray in his videos.
Yeah, I agree.
But we're going to go to Real. Let's check it out. We've seen one with a car crash before, and now it's looking like a plane crash.
Yeah. Real music. Yeah. Yo. I was getting that. You're getting that headspace, you know? Woo. Will somebody get the body bags? Wiggin' with the beats in them now. Put the MCs in them, season them. Put them on a beat with me, then I'm eating them. Get away from the table, you rappers ain't hungry enough. You rappers ain't hungry like us. They talk about me like I'm here, they talk about you like you was. A nurse came into my room, she told me I'm sick in the head. I'm in hip-hop, hospital bed with a pad and a pen and a brace on my neck. They told me that I'm never leaving, why? I am as ill as it gets. Any rapper that say that they running the game, I'ma come in their session and cut off their legs. Struggle get naked in my head. Pull out the pen, my music is mind-blowing. Ain't nobody do it like I do it. You ain't never been on my level, I got a problem with the way they keep on talking and acting like everybody gonna get it. Better sleep with your eyes open. You wanna know what I noticed? Look around at my fan base and they ready. That last album was heavy, that last album was gritty. How you gonna match that? Just let me do what I do best. You're better off playing Russian roulette than coming in the booth to me, cause I get a little bit intense. I'm like, who's next? Y'all better watch it. Take a look at where the clock is. It's my time. This ladder of music that I climb. I took the machete, the game wasn't ready. Them rappers they coming upon me. I cut up the ladder and I told them bye bye.
Alright, we'll pause there for a second. Right off the start, like, I'm eating the MCs. Now it's time for me to season them. Like, right away, the first, like, oh my gosh, and just, you think you can't be telling me, like, I'm not running this game. I'm going to go to your legs and cut them off. Oh, yeah, this is just
or even
NF
like,
talking his shit again. Like, oh, man, he's an incredible lyricist, though.
Absolutely. It's insane, like, even just in the first, like, minute and a half, like, all of the bars that he was able to just, like, the imagery in that, even the part where he was talking about, like, the nurse says I'm sick in the head because he's got a brace on.
I got a notepad and a pen with a neck brace on.
Yeah. And it goes to show it's, like, it's true. There's certain things that, like, you just can't stop because it's just, you don't know what to do with yourself. And this is, music is definitely ingrained into his bones for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely not a storytelling track. This is, well, it's still a story because he's telling his shit, but I mean, it's definitely big time. switching up the rhyme schemes, going a little bit of a faster flow, like you don't really hear unless I hear on intro or stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm trying to pay a little bit extra attention when he goes a little faster because my brain is just kind of like that loading sign where I'm like, oh no.
And then the trash plane, and then he's sitting in the window and it's like blowing his hair, and he's like, he's talking about, what was he saying at that point? Oh, it slipped my mind on that one. But yeah, basically just saying, like, you can't tell me I don't belong in this game or whatever. And also, props to him for doing a song with this much emotion and kind of like anger in him. The guy does not swear in his music.
Yeah, that's...
He's known for that, right? He does not swear in his music. And that's like hard to do, especially when you're writing almost from an angry place.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, so props to NF for that. That's dope.
I know I got a potty mouth, so it would take everything in me not to...
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're Canadian. We grew up on trailer park. Well, I grew up on trailer park, boys. All right, let's continue this on.
Y'all better watch it. Take a look at where the clock is. It's my time. This ladder of music, the icon. I took the machete, the game isn't ready. Them rappers that coming upon me, I cut up the ladder and I told them bye-bye. What you looking for, a high five? Nice try.
Nice.
Do not believe everything that you read on the internet. I do not know who your dentist is, but he should clean out your mouth. Don't call me a sellout, that's something I've never been. I've been through hell in my life though, but I know what heaven is. Father, forgive me for I am a sinner, but you gave me music as medicine. Woo! Ain't nobody want a problem when I get in my zone, but it leave me be. I'm a mean MC. Better feed me rappers or feed me beats. Feed me both of them. They like, Nay, what's it like to be famous? I'll let you know if I make it. Yeah, I wonder what life would be like if I didn't stick on my neck. $200 inside of my bank account. Woo! I was living on that. I need some money to pay for my rent. I need some money to pay for my gas. I'm not complaining, I'm just being honest. I promise that I will not beg for respect. Nah, I get so frustrated. Take a look at what I created. Time is wasting, I ain't waiting. I'm a doctor with no job, me, I don't have no patience. I keep pacing, back and forth, I keep racing. You ain't never been in my book and I got a problem with it. Why? Cause you reckon like you read my pages. I wreck these stages, real talk, better give me space. Cause I am chasing something they told me that I won't make it. I'm not famous, I'm just Nathan.
I'm not famous, I'm just Nate. And so it's like, people ask me why, how's it like to be famous? I'll let you know when it happens.
Yeah.
And then, what was that one line said? So he's like saying to God, sorry Lord, but I've been a sinner. But then you gave me music as my medicine, like to help fight off the being the sinner part. That was such a good line. Yeah. I don't know exactly how he worded it, but yeah, that was crazy.
And then even the part when he was talking about, like the others try to climb the ladder and he like chops it off and he's like, what, you wanted a high five?
Yeah.
And it's basically just showing like, because no one was there for him.
Yeah.
And you can tell that he's just even when he's talking about having like $200 and he's like, I'm not complaining, I'm just telling it how it is.
All I had in my account for rent. And did he say for my cats? So I think he said all I had for my rent and my cats. I think I heard cats.
I might have missed that part. But regardless, he was just like, it's still showing that like you're not trying to play the victim card, you're just trying to tell your story.
Yeah.
And there's like a big difference on that, and like I think that's how you get your power back, right? Yeah. When you don't just be like, woe is me, why isn't anyone like,
not all bragging, I got bling bling and all this money like other rappers do, and then they are actually really broke in real life. They just play this game.
Or like listen to my stuff because like I've had a hard life and you should hear my sorrows kind of thing. It's just like, no, it's just he's just expressing
saying it whether you listen or not. I'm gonna say it out. Yeah. And
like I said, it's a therapy kind of thing.
Yeah, we definitely know the feeling of just $200 in your bank account, struggling for rent, struggling to just get by. That's our lives every day, like a lot of other people. And yeah, definitely. We'll rewind a bit and we'll continue this on.
My pages, wreck these stages, real talk, better give me space, cause I am chasing something they told me that I won't make it. I'm not famous, I'm just Nathan. And I wonder how the world gon' take this. They might hate it, but you know anything about me, you know that don't mean I'm changing. Cause you know I'm real with it. Don't care if you're feeling it, I'm feeling it. You don't like it to deal with it. And if God ain't real is it? You still wonder why I existed. I exist in a world that's real different. And what you gonna be when you grow up, Nate? I doubt they will get it. My life is a mess, better watch your step. When you step into some of this brain is off limits. I'm off in a world you don't get. Cause you ain't never been in it. In 10 minutes I still couldn't explain what's inside my brain. Don't mess with it. I've invested a lot of me inside these lines. I'm just protecting them. Everybody wanna hit a real version of life. They don't get so sensitive when I say something a little bit raw. I drop my thoughts and they call it negative. You wanna know where my heart is? I stand out cause I wear my garbage. I work my hardest. And every time I look into the mirror, I don't forget about where I started.
Yeah. Even the concept of the video, trying to escape the crash, right?
Yeah.
The plane before it crashes, trying to get out.
Tell me what am I doing here? Tell me what am I doing here? Tell me what am I doing? Tell me what am I doing here? I said what am I doing? Tell me what am I doing here if I'm not being real?
That's a dope way to end that. Huh?
Are we on a plane?
That was trippy.
Yeah. I love the ending of that too. Perfect for the song. Tell me what am I doing if I'm not being real? Like that suits his mantra and the way he does his music perfectly. Such a real artist, this guy, 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like even we talked about in a reaction, how could you leave us to do that song for one thing, but like he's like physically crying while doing the song. Like I can name another rapper who like cried in a track before like that. That just really, I've heard very emotional tracks, but
yeah,
like you heard it in every word he said, and then he had just a segment there of like a bridge in the song of him just crying. And it was just like, Jesus, it's being real.
I think that's why you said he doesn't need to swear, because there's so much emotion that he just doesn't need the filler words.
Yeah.
But it's also interesting. I love the fact when he was, I can't remember exactly how he aligned it, but it was something along the lines like, I'm writing music because like I don't know what's going on in my head. And it's so true, because it's like so many times I've like, especially for me in just everyday life, to try to explain like your own emotions.
Yeah.
You're like, well, what's wrong with you? You're like, I'm not sure. And they're like, what do you mean you're not sure? And you're just like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying, you know what I mean? And so it was just a relatable moment, because it's like, people think that it's so easy to explain as like what's going on in your head and how you're feeling. And they're just like, well, why don't you just tell me?
Well, yeah,
because
it's
I don't
so hard
even
to
know.
talk it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And every artist, I think, is emotionally damaged at one point somehow, because that's why you kind of become one.
Yeah.
And the only way you can communicate or really express your feelings a lot of times is through just your music.
Absolutely.
Like I really like that song he did, Notepad. We have a reaction to that as well. That was just like his Notepad was his best friend, his like everything to him growing up, you know, and just having that by your side. And I feel that so much. And this was just great. That was fantastic hip hop song, rap song. It was real. Absolutely. The video was great. He never fails on the videos. And shout out to NF, man. I know from the comments on the last one we did, I think he has 2 kids now.
Oh, cool.
So he's got his own family going. He's kind of changed things around where he's thinking he found hope. That's what pretty much the whole song led to. And I don't think he's done anything since that whole album that Hope was on. And which is great, because it just shows he's living his life with his family now, and it's a good thing to like see. And I can also see on his side of it, it's like kind of stand-up comedians where when you become popular because you're so relatable, like a stand-up comedian, but then once you start becoming famous and rich, it's harder for stand-up comedians to keep their audience because they're not relatable anymore. You know what I mean? Like they blow up so big that you can't talk to me about being broke and stuff anymore. We know you're not. Eminem, big example at the start. It was all trailer park trash kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And now Eminem can't rap about being broke and poor no more. Like, you know?
No.
So you lose, like, relatability a bit. And a lot of artists, like, especially I hear from comedians, because I saw a documentary on it. And I wonder if that's how he's feeling as well. It's like, it's kind of hard to get back in because you're not what you were. But at the same time, kind of like explain your life how it is now and how you switch. It'd be cool for him to do a whole I guess a happy album.
I know what you mean.
Even though I know Hope was a very more like a really positive album. Well, I don't know if that was the album or it was called Clouds or something, but yeah.
I know what you mean. And to one sense, yes, I totally 100% agree with that. How it's just so funny because they feel like they're not relatable. However, they can.
I'm not saying he feels like that. I'm just saying I can picture their struggle.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I meant is that even though like your whole world has changed, where now like you're on a whole different caliber as to what you were before, you're still gonna have like fears and doubts, right? And so it'd be even if he doesn't necessarily do like a whole like, you know, rainbows and butterflies album,
of course, yeah.
You could still do things of like how he's scared to like maybe self-sabotage his life that he's now so blessed with, or he's hopefully and like really at peace with.
Yeah.
Because I find like when you grow up from nothing, and I was even just saying when you were saying the notepad, and it's like it's all that he had. Exactly, it's all that he had. He didn't have toys. He didn't have ways to get himself out, and now it's just. I don't know. It's different. So it's like your brain's not used to it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like in self-sabotage, it happens on such like a subtle note to where it, like by the time you realize it, most of the times you're just like, oh, it's too late now. I have to pick the pieces up and rebuild again. So it'd just be interesting to see like what he's kind of like what his mind space is now.
And I think a lot of artists do get fear after time because you feel probably you don't have that same hunger anymore either. Yeah. Like his passion is probably not music right now.
Yeah.
It's so if you can't go 100% in, especially an artist like him,
I guess
then
so,
don't do it, right?
Yeah.
Don't come in with a disappointing half-assed sequel to make money. You know what I mean?
No,
like a lot of movies do. Happy Gilmore 2 was awesome though.
But it was. I like
it. But like it's true, and like maybe he just feels like he just doesn't have that hunger anymore, and also just doesn't want it. Or maybe he is working on something. I don't know. But I'm just happy to hear that he's doing well and like where his life is now. And one person pointed out in the comments on how could you leave us was the part that's like I would like to say I forgive you, but it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Remember when he was saying that, and like when she died and everything. And Hope, I think at the same timestamp, like 2:02 whatever, in Hope he goes, "I forgive you, Mom." Like it took a full circle moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that time does heal all wounds.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And yeah, great song. NF always brings it. I never saw a song I was disappointed in. You can have some singing NF, hardcore rapping NF to the storytelling. Like I said, that story song still blows me away. Mansion, absolutely incredible.
That one, I still get chills when I think about it.
That song is absolutely amazing. Yeah. So thank you, NF fans. You guys have been awesome supporting our channel. Like I said, if you're new to it, listening to this one the first time or the last one, we have a whole bunch. I have a playlist here on YouTube that's just NF reactions. So you guys check that out, and we appreciate your support.
Yeah.
And they drop every Wednesday, just to let you know as well. So every Wednesday, if you're waiting around, 7 p.m. Eastern time, just know there'll be an NF reaction dropping. So as always, we are your host. I was KC, King Canada. And I'm Laura the Rookie. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday. And next Wednesday, it seems to be our emotions track because he comes with full emotions. Always. So ready for the next one, and hopefully we'll see you guys there too. Until then, have a great week. Take care. Bye. Independent, filling all the seats. Independent, summon all the heat. Independent, BTB, we are tremendous. Team on the rise, insurrection. Game will deny the insurrection. Crew has arrived, insurrection. KC's time, an insurrection. Breaking all the beats.